Hey guys, it's Eric at Hux Racing. About to unbox this package and see what all is involved in the SQS kit. Let's go. Ooh, two separate boxes. That's the heavy one. Let's start with the light one. Shifter assembly, connector kit, some sort of dial. Not sure what that's for yet. Dial or selector. Let's see if I get all these pieces out of here and unwrap them individually. I have a million pieces of little cardboard now. Piece. Whoa! Well, these are self-explanatory. A set of custom shift cables. Set them off to the side. Cut this without cutting any wires or whatever's inside of it. Okay. That will be the gear switch display controller. Assuming that's the shifter box mounting hardware. This stuff in the picture, Renee? Say hi, Renee.
Hey! Yes, everything's in the picture. Or in the video.
I, as yet, do not know what that lever is for. I'm going to assume getting to reverse. And it's got the shift cut shift knob, or ignition cut shift knob. Already attached to the shifter. Hardware. I'm going to assume one of these is going to be my digital gear position display. Yes, there we go. Digital gear position display. So this is the SQS Cabo electrically assisted shifter assembly. There's actually a solenoid in this section here that assists with the shift because the e153 is a heavy, long throw shifted transmission. So that should really help with the shifts. There's those parts. I'm going to push this off to the side and then we'll go to the gear set. quite fancy. And being short and the cable's low, all of this should sit underneath the factory console with no issues, and should be lower than my current K-Tune box, or excuse me, my hybrid racing shift box that I have right now. Oh, the heavy box. And peanuts, awesome. Ooh, that one already slid out the tube. Uh-oh, don't unstack. Set of shafts. One shaft. So that should be an input shaft and output shaft with all the gears already stacked. Should have a final drive down in this box. Everything is very well packed. Got here quickly. I believe no more than 3 or 4 days DHL, all the way from the Czech Republic, which is super quick. Right through customs, no issues. And I think this is going to be the shift forks. Awesome. Billet steel. That's probably my 5th reverse, or maybe this one. I'm gonna say 5th reverse 3/4. And this other one here is probably my 1/2. And I bet this is a shift finger with the control rods. Yes. So those pieces, all billet. Black oxided, really nice. Ring gear, I ordered a 4.7 final drive, which for my normally aspirated and nitrous configuration should put me in the 10s at the top of 4th gear at 125 mile an hour. And I still have a 5th gear that'll get me to 160 at about a 8,500 RPM. Nice. Straight cut 4.7 final drive. And let's see, the SQS got me right here. I'm cutting my fingers. Oh, that's the oil pump drive gear, which actually is specific to the ring gear. So those items. Off to the side. Here. Sweet peanuts. Crabs everywhere. This will be the input shaft, already assembled, but you have to slide the gears off to get the bearings on. You have to use your bearings with their shafts. But other than that, the assembly is complete. I've built a 4-speed SQS dog box already. This will be my first 5-speed box. It's pretty neat to see the extra 5th gear assembly out here. So even the 5th gear section is dogged. Wow, that is super nice. And this will be the output shaft. This will be the section here that engages the ring gear. Sweet. I'll figure it out. So that's how those 2 sections would end up being together in the transmission. I still have to take my existing transmission apart, knock the bearings off of it, put the bearings on here. But this is the complete 4/7 final drive. I think they call this the long gear ratio assembly. It's the drag is much taller than the rally setup. The rally setup just won't give me enough mile an hour. And hopefully you guys can make out all these picks. I'm going to go ahead and uncut this without trying to put a scratch in my shift knob. Now that my hands are completely oily with the grease they use to preserve the gears.
Would it be easier with scissors?
I'm thinking so. My hands are just so greasy right now. They really coat the gears well to prevent rust in shipping.
Well, if I could get down, I'd go get you some.
I just stay right there. I actually have a set of scissors right here. Get in here without cutting anything important. I'll be doing good. These guys aren't messing around with their saran wrap. Tell you what. There we go.
Reminds me of my packaging.
So there's the ignition cut shift knob. It's actually adjustable. I can't remember how to access it, but there is a detent inside of here that you can reach with an Allen wrench. I think it's actually underneath this section here. There we go. So it's not a strain gauge, it's just a 0 to 5 volt switch. I think you can put 12 volts to it also, but you can access an Allen down in here to set the detent, or the amount of force that triggers the ignition cut. Like I said, this lever here wasn't in the picture advertised, but I'm going to assume this is to access reverse so you don't throw it, because it being dog box, it will go in reverse at any time whether you like it or not. So I'm assuming this is a safety. And that's really it. This is all the pieces. I can't wait to start putting it together. Can't wait to put this piece in the dash. That's a big ass number. So thanks for watching.